Hey everyone, Carese here. Have you ever wondered what the difference is between interest rate and APR? This video's for you. So what's the difference between an interest rate and APR? I get that question all the time. APR stands for annual percentage rate, and when you're going through the home loan process, you're going to see documentation reflect two things. One, interest rate, and two, APR. So here's what they mean. Interest rate is the rate for the cost for the actual dollars you're borrowing. For example, if you're borrowing $100,000 at a 4% interest rate, that's the cost of the money for that loan amount. However, the APR is going to take into account not only the interest rate for the cost of borrowing on the actual loan itself, but things like cost of mortgage insurance, if you have mortgage insurance on that loan, as well as some other closing costs, but not all closing costs. The APR calculation is going to show you the cost of borrowing that $100,000 over a period. In many cases, especially if you're paying mortgage insurance, because you'll see this interest rate of, let's say, 4%. And if you're paying mortgage insurance, you may see the APR at 5%. The Federal Truth in Lending Act requires lenders to show the interest rate and APR whenever you borrow money for a home loan in the US in an attempt to try to help consumers really understand what the cost of borrowing money is. This is where it gets a little confusing, and a good lender can walk you through it and tell you what those APR fees are and how and what the impact of the mortgage insurance is on the APR. A good way to think about it is, say you were going to take out a home loan where there was zero cost associated with it and you were not paying mortgage insurance. In theory, your APR would be the same as your interest rate on that loan because there are no other items associated with it. Once closing costs, discount points, and mortgage insurance have been accounted for, the interest rate starts to take on a different equation and the APR will look different. If you have questions about all this crazy home loan stuff that I know is not easy to navigate, my team and I are here to help, and we look forward to chatting with you soon. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe.